Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice. Today we're going to be moving through a fluid Vinyasa flow. So moving a bit faster on the mat and moving fluidly through each asana and each transition. So we'll go ahead and get started today in a child's pose at the back of our mats. Just take a moment, you can open up the knees, use any blocks or cushions and bring the arms out nice and long in front of you. Closing down the eyes, forehead can meet the mat or a block. And we'll just gently bring our attention to our breath. Lengthening the inhales, making them longer. Filling the belly and the back body. And with your exhales, allow the body to soften. Notice the fluidity in your body and in your breath. Noticing the subtle movements as you breathe, the rise and the fall of your body. The longer the breaths, the bigger the movements will be. Allow yourself just to settle here into body and into breath. Stepping away from the screen, from any plans. Just arriving here in the now. And preparing yourself for this practice. Allow your breath to guide today and your body to follow. This can be your intention for your practice, or you can set your own now as we breathe here. And then when you're ready, with this breath and body connection, we'll begin to move into our flow, coming through to a tabletop position. Coming to our cat-cow, making them a little bit more fluid today. So we'll lower the belly, lift the chest with our inhale. Maybe bend the elbows slightly. And with your exhale, push the hips back towards a child pose. And then ripple the body and the spine back round through the cat. Shoulders over wrists. Lower the belly, bend the elbows, chest lifts, take your cow. And on your exhale, hips roll back. And then ripple the spine, rounding the spine to your cat position. We'll take 3 more rounds here, making them as big or as small as you wish. Just tuning in with your breath in your body. Drawing yourself back through center now. We'll tuck under the toes just to grip the mat a little bit, and our right leg will rise on our inhale. Bend the knee, bring the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling or the sky. Take an inhale as we lift the chest slightly as well, engage the glutes. On your exhale, round the spine, draw a knee to nose, engage the core, push the ground away. Inhale, we rise, lift the chest. Exhale, we round. 3 more of those, inhaling, lifting, exhale, round. Matching the breath with the movement. We'll take 1 more. Exhale, round the spine, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Place the right knee down on the mat as we pivot into right hand, right knee, right toes. Turn and grip the mat behind you as your left foot plants, left arm reaches up by your ear. Take a modified side plank. Long breath here. Long exhale. On your inhale, bring yourself up through great pose. And then left arm reaches down. Take a side body stretch on this side. Right arm reaches by your ear. Meeting back in center. Come back through to that modified side plank. 1 more breath here, and then maybe we can push the right hand into the mat as we hover the right knee off, engaging and firing up the core a little bit. 1 more breath here. As the left hand meets the right, come through to a plank position. Right leg either stays lifted or meets the left. We'll roll forward to a plank, and then bend elbows, slowly lowering all the way down towards the mat. Inhaling, bend the elbows, lift the chest. Right knee also bends, take a small back bend. Breathing in here. On the out breath, we'll flip over onto left hand, left side body. The right foot places behind you as you push the hips up. Take a wild thing. It's early in the practice, so just breathe here, feeling into the body. On your exhale, lower down the hips, flipping back over onto the belly, lowering the chest down towards the mat. Pushing hands into the mat, let's roll back through your child's pose and ripple the body forward back to tabletop position. We'll take it to the other side. So right toes tuck under, lift the left knee, flex the foot, breathe in, lift the chest as well. Exhale, round the spine, engage the core. Inhale to lift, engage glutes. Exhale, round. Moving at your own rhythm. On this last round, left knee draws into chest, place it down into the mat, pivot the left toes out towards the side. Right foot plants, right arm reaches up by your ear. Deep breath in here. On your next inhale, coming up through gate pose. And then your right arm draws down the right leg as your left arm reaches up by your ear. Breathing in here. On your next breath, coming out the way that we came in, left hand plants. Come back to this modified side plank, and this time push the left hand into the mat. Maybe hover off the left knee by grounding the right foot down. Breathing in. And then on your next breath, the right hand meets coming through to a plank position. Maybe you keep the left leg hovered, or you can lower it now. Lowering all the way down to the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Take your cobra. Left knee also bends. Take a small back bend. Breathe in. On your exhale, pivot onto the right hand, the right hip, the left heel or foot meets behind you as you push the hips up. Take a wild thing, breathing for 1, breathing for 2. Slowly lowering the hips all the way down, flipping back over the way that we came in. Lower the chest down towards the mat. Lifting chest back up, take an inhale, take your cobra. On your exhale, bend the knees back. Tuck under toes this time. Downward facing dog. On your next breath, taking those spinal waves again, this time in the plank position. As we come up onto the toes, roll the spine forward. Come through to the plank. Bend elbows, bend knees, push back, downward facing dog. 2 more, breathing in, plank. Exhale, down dog, ripple the spine. 1 more, bend elbows, exhale, push back. Taking a breath here, just take a moment to ground. Gaze towards the front of the mat. Begin to walk yourself there now. Come into a forward fold. On your inhale, take a flat back. Gaze forward. On your exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, chest and head and neck round. Inhale, straighten. Legs, straighten the spine. Exhale, bend and take a fold. So tuning in with the breath here. Noticing how the breath allows you to go deeper into the posture. Taking 2 more here. On your next breath, keep a bend in the knees as we ripple the body all the way up to standing. Arms roll up. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, bend the knees, cactus, open the arms. And then drop the arms, drop the chest back down to the knees. Fingertips meet, take a fold. Taking a few more of those, so bend the knees. Ripple yourself all the way up to standing. Arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, bend knees, cactus, open the arms, exhale. Fall all the way down towards the thighs as we bring the legs to straight or close to straight. 1 more, bend knees, ripple the body all the way back up. Maybe taking a slight back bend. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, bend the knees as we fall over the thighs and take your forward fold. Rolling all the way up to standing now. Arms sweep up. We'll just bring the hands through to heart center in prayer and draw them by our side. Close down the eyes. This flow today will be a little bit more faster, and we're going to try and move 1 breath, 1 action. So come back to your intention, release the mind, Let the breath be your guide and your body can follow. From here, we'll bring the weight into the left leg. Right knee draws into chest, arms sweep up. You can also straighten the right leg if that feels nice for you. Take in an inhale here, lift the leg. Exhale, come to warrior 3, right leg draws back. Long breath here. Exhale, bend the left leg as your right foot slowly steps back. High lunge, breathe in, gaze up. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, sink low into the lower body and lift the chest. Cartwheel arms behind you, deep inhale, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, warrior 2 on the left side, right foot pivots. Reverse your warrior as we breathe in, left arm rise, gaze follows. Exhale, side angle of your choice, left hand on knee or to the inside of the foot, right arm by your ear. Inhale, coming all the way back up, straighten the front leg, reverse your Trikonasana. Exhale, Trikonasana, left hand down, right arm rises. Breathing in here. And then on your exhale, we're going to cartwheel the right arm all the way around through a wide-legged forward fold towards a Skandasana on the right leg. Breathe in here. On your exhale, lower the hips as your left hand places behind you and push yourself up. Take a wild thing. Breathing in here. Exhale. We'll stay for one more breath. On your exhale, lower down the hips as we cartwheel the right arm all the way back round through your Skandasana. Your left hand now will come into the inside of your right foot as you pivot to the back of the mat. Right arm cartwheels up. Long inhale, easy twist. Exhale, cartwheel the right arm all the way around. Come to a half moon so your right fingertips meet the mat as we kick off the right leg. Left leg rises, half moon. Breathe in. On your exhale, you're welcome to bend the knee and take a bind or stay there. Inhale here. On your next breath, release your bind if you've got it and slowly come all the way up to standing with control. Lovely. Left knee draws into your chest and you can take it with the right hand or take your right hand around the left foot and gaze towards the left hand. Take a twist. Breathe in here. On your exhale, we'll come to a reverse moon. So we'll release the left foot with control, cartwheel it back, cartwheel the left hand so the left fingertips meet the mat. Right arm rises, gaze can follow the right arm. Breathe in here in this twist. Inhale here. Bend the left knee behind the right. Come down for a seated position. We'll hug the right knee with the left hand, gaze over the right shoulder, breathe in. On your exhale, slowly release, coming back round. Bring the fingertips behind you. Bring your weight slightly back as we'll kick open the legs and switch them over to the other side so the right comes under the left now. The left foot plants meets the mat. Push off at the left leg, fingertips meet the mat, standing, step, breathe in. Exhale, bend the left leg, right foot steps back, low lunge. Lower down the back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, half split, hips go back. Right hand meets the mat. Pivot the right toes out slightly, tuck them under as we kick the left leg round. Modify side plank just as we did at the beginning. Inhale, coming up through the gate pose. Exhale, left arm draws down, right arm reaches up. Coming back through, take the modified side plank, right hand plants, push into the right hand. Maybe you can hover off the right knee, just as we did at the beginning. Stay here, or you can kick the right leg all the way out. Lift the hips, fallen star. Breathing. One more breath. With control, lower the hips. Draw the right knee back into chest. Maybe keep it lifted as the left hand meets. Coming onto the left foot, left hand, take your side plank. You can keep the right knee lifted if you wish. Take any variation. One more breath. So right foot plants behind you, lower down the hips. Push the hips up, inhale, wild thing. Stay for the breath. One more inhale. Lower down the hips as we pivot all the way back round. Take your plank position and move through your chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Gaze towards the front of the mat. Bend knees, step, walk or jump. In between the hands, take your fold. Bend into knees generously as we slowly rise up to standing. We'll take the flow to the other side. Arms sweep up, weight into right leg. Left knee comes into chest. Bend it or straighten it. One breath here to begin. Exhale. Warrior 3. Inhale here. High lunge on the right side. Breathe in. Cactus, open the arms. Exhale. Breathe in as we come all the way up. Warrior 3, gaze up. Warrior 2, exhale. Pivot round. Reverse your warrior. Side angle on the right side. Take your variation. Reverse Trikonasana. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Trikonasana with your exhale. Stay here to breathe in. Left arm cartwheels round through a wide-legged forward fold to a Skandasana on the left side. Bend into the left knee. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the hips. Right hand plants behind you. And with your inhale, wild thing variation. Breathe in. Stay for the breath. One more breath. Lower the hips. Cartwheel all the way around. We're pivoting towards the back of the mat now. Right hand comes into the inside of the left foot. Left arm left. Easy twist. Half moon. Left arm cartwheels all the way around. Comes to the diagonal as we kick off. Right leg, right arm lifts. Inhale here. Exhale, take your bind if you wish. Taking the back foot. Inhale, release. Exhale, slowly with control, come up to standing. Right knee draws into chest. Take it with the left hand or take the left toes. Right arm draws behind you, gaze follows. Take your standing twist. On your exhale, taking our twisted moon, so the right arm cartwheels back round, right fingertips meet the mat. Left arm lifts, gaze goes up. On your exhale, bend right knee behind left. Come to a seated position. Hugging left knee, gaze behind you over the left shoulder. Breathe in. On your exhale, release. We'll take that little kick to get to the other side of the mat. So we bring our weight back, straighten the left leg, straighten the right, kick the leg round, bend the left arm to the right. Pushing off of the right leg, fingertips meet, standing split. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping back, low lunge, lower the back knee, half split. Left hand plants, pivot the left toes slightly as we swing the right leg round, taking that side plank, breathe in. And coming up for your gate pose. And on your exhale, right arm reaches down, left arm reaches up. Coming all the way back through. Option to stay here in this modified side plank, hover off the left knee, or kick it through, lift the hips, and take your fallen star. Holding for an extra breath here. One more inhale. On your exhale, lower down the hips, bend the left knee back into chest or back in. Option to keep it hovered as the right hand meets the mat. Pivot onto the right hand, right side, side plank. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath here. The right foot plants behind you, lower the hips. So with your long inhale, we can lift up. Wild thing. One more breath. Lowering the hips and flipping yourself back round through your plank. Bend elbow, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come up into toes, wrapping the body all the way forward. Inhale, plank. Lower down the knees, lift the chest, bend elbows. Exhale, back child's pose. Breathe here. And then from here, we'll ripple the body all the way forwards through your tabletop. Lower the hips, bend elbows, lift chest. Exhale, push back, this time downward facing dog, and breathe. Right leg rises on your inhale, open the hip, take a scorpion leg. Roll the knee out towards the side into the chest. And then bring yourself through a plank position. Right knee lowers, come to your pigeon. Left leg's out long, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, bend elbows, fold over the right leg. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze comes up. Exhale, fold. One more. Breathing in and fold. Coming all the way back up. From here, bring the weight onto the right hip. Left leg swings round. Taking across the left foot can meet the mat, staying here, or maybe if you've got your cow face, left knee can come on top of the right. Shuffling yourself out slightly so your glutes come in between the heels. So we've got those two options. We'll take undulations with the breath again. Breathe in, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over those legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the thighs. One more. And fold. Draw yourself back up through center. A little transition here. We'll place the left foot onto the mat. Bring your right arm behind you as we lift the hips. Left hand meets, come to a downward facing dog at the back of the mat. The legs might be a little bit wider, and that's okay, because we'll take a breath here. And then the left hand comes onto the right ankle. Take a twist under the right armpit. Bend the left elbow to twist. Drawing back through center, take it to the other side. So the right wrist takes the left ankle. On your exhale, bend the right elbow, gaze underneath the left armpit. Drawing yourself back through center now. Stepping the right leg in. Left leg rises on your inhale, open hip, bend the knee. On your exhale, left knee circles round, draws into the chest and places down on the mat. Come for your pigeon. Tiptoe the right leg back. We'll breathe in here and exhale, fold. So take those 3 undulations with your own breath now. On your next breath, rising through center, our weight comes into the left hip as we swing the right leg round, crossing it over the left. Right foot can meet the mat, or your right knee can maybe even come on top of the left. Come to your cow face. Take your variation. This time, we'll take our big toes with our fingers, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, lift the chest, exhale, fold. So take 2 more of those with your own breath. Exhale. Drawing yourself back up through center, taking that transition again. So your right foot now plants on the mat on the left side. Your left hand meets the mat as we start to lift the hips quite low round. Take that wide-legged downward facing dog again. Breathing here. Exhale to release. Walking fingertips back now. So our legs should be a little bit wider. Walking the fingertips back. Take those undulations with the breath where we come to a halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, take a fold. You can take your toes out towards the diagonal. That creates more space. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, straighten the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, bend knees, bend elbows, take a fold. 2 more. Try and think about each vertebra of the spine. Head and neck go last. Fold. Taking your spine, head and neck come last, gaze forward. On this last one, we lower, bend the knees. This time lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Come to our Malasana squat. Exhale here. And we'll take some little movements into the lower body. So soft movements, maybe coming onto right foot and left. Feeling into the hips. And then we'll lower the hips all the way down. Bring the legs out in front of you. Shuffle the hips through to the center of the mat and come to lie down. Hugging knees in towards your chest. Circling the knees out towards the side. Back through center and then into chest. So taking the knees out to the side. In through center and back to the chest. Hugging the knees in, right leg comes in, left leg goes out long. Squeeze on an inhale. Exhale. Shoulders drop, draw the knee into the chest. And then we'll take the right knee over towards the left side, taking a bit of a twist here. Gazing over the right shoulder and breathe. Drawing knees back into the chest. This time, left knee draws in, right leg goes out long, long inhale. Long exhale, shoulders drop. And then we draw the left knee over towards the right hand side, gaze over towards the left shoulder. And breathe for 3. Drawing knees back in towards your chest. Take any movements that might feel nice for you now. Maybe a happy baby. Maybe a little half bridge. Or you can come to meet in your Shavasana, legs and arms out wide to create space in hips and shoulders. Bring your gaze to soften or close the eyes. Notice your heart rate. Notice your breath. And notice your body. And just resting here in awareness. Begin to lengthen your breaths now, slowly awakening. Take any movements in fingers and toes, maybe taking a big stretch overhead. And then we'll hug our knees back in towards our chest. Holding here for a moment with yourself. Knock knees over to the right hand side. Maybe pausing here, keeping eyes closed to stay inward. We'll slowly come back up to seated position. We'll reach the arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale, draw the palms together at heart center. Bow down the head. And we'll take a releasing breath just to end our practice here together. Long inhales through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh, release. Let it go. Thank you.